Hey everybody, this is David Hanson. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year. I'm glad to get 2020 behind us. 2020. Wow, what a year. It went by very fast. Even though it was crazy, it seems like yesterday, the pandemic just broke out and we were staying at home. My kids came home from college and we're all home together and we're all scared. But there were so many blessings that came from it. We ate dinner together as a family. We were together. Both of my kids are in college and it was great having them home. And even though my water bill went up and food costs went up and boy, we couldn't find toilet paper anywhere, we made it through. And we spent more time outside. The dog loved having us at home. Our dog's name is Cooper. He's a Weimaraner, and he just loved having everyone at home. And I worked from home for a while, and he thought it was fantastic that Dad was home every day. And he thought, hey, let's play all the time. And here I am talking to people, trying to do work. And Cooper, he's like, Dad, let's play. Let's go outside. Come on, Dad. Have wooden floors and his paws. You could just hear the click, click, click throughout my house. And I know the people I talked to heard it too. But, hey, they were in the same situation too, right? So, it's unfortunate, 2020. So many people have died. And people that I've even known, even distant family members, and this virus is so unpredictable. Some people get the virus and they have symptoms for a few days and they get through it, no problem. But then others, you hear they don't survive, and they end up in intensive care on a ventilator, and they fight for their lives, and it's very, very scary, and it's the unknown, the unpredictable, that it just you just don't know. So that's why we all have to be so careful, and I know we're all so over it. But now that vaccines are rolling out, and hopefully 2021 we get this behind us. I mean you can't kill a virus, but maybe if we all do our part, we can get through it, and it won't be as big a fear as it is today. And I hate it for the young people. I hate that my son Carter, who's a college freshman, that his high school, his senior year was a crazy year. He didn't have prom, and we didn't even know if he was going to have graduation. And his graduation, although they had it was different. And my other son, Christian, who is a junior in college, I hope he can enjoy his senior year and get to participate in some of the things that he loves so much about New Orleans, the festivals, and his school that does so many different outdoor activities and things that they've stopped. And I hope that he has that his senior year. My wife's she's been resilient and has done very well through this. She's a adjunct professor at University of Florida, and she has been teaching online, and she enjoys it. She Zooms a lot, and Cooper hangs out with her, our dog, and things are good. And I am going into work now. I've been going in since basically July. The kids are at college. Even though they've been home with us since Thanksgiving, they're getting ready to go back to college. But, we're doing okay. And, 2020, there's definitely a lot of bad, but there's so much good. And I was telling people, I'm like, hey, we got to spend more time together as a family. We got to have dinner together. We took walks. It was neat. In our neighborhood, restaurants would come into our neighborhood and set up near our pool pool area. We have a neighborhood pool area, and they'd set up there, and we'd go. People in the neighborhood were out and about, and it was neat seeing so many people walking and riding bikes, and that was so much good that we saw, and hopefully families got closer, and I do hear about the opposite, where when families are together a lot, that bad can come from it too. But in my case, it was wonderful, and my wife and I have learned more about Netflix and Hulu and Prime, and have watched a lot of shows, and we look forward to the shows, and we started cooking more. Not going out to eat, so we're cooking more at home, and we're learning more of what we like and what the kids like, and even sharing some of the meals with my in-laws. So that's been a lot of fun. So many different blessings, and now that we're in 2021, New Year's resolutions, I make them every year, and some I stick to, some I don't, but definitely want to exercise more. I really want to focus on me, and I don't want to sound selfish, but I want to focus more on me, and really trying to improve myself. I want to maybe do more podcasts, these types, and be able to express my feelings, and organize my thoughts, and be able to communicate and share with you, what's going on in my brain. I'm not going to share this with many people, but I want my family to be able to listen to podcasts and know what's going on with me, because I don't always communicate it because I'm very busy, and ultimately, I might 10 years from now look back at these and say, this is what I was going through 10 years ago, and look, we overcame it, and look at the blessings that we've had since, and so that's the accomplishment that I hope to get. I could care less if I have 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. That's not what this is for. This is for my family and friends to, if they want to, listen and hey, how's David doing? What's he going through? They can look me up and listen. So anyway, I'm going to keep it short. This is my first podcast. Got me a microphone. I really got it from my son Carter, because he's doing a podcast too, but I thought, hey, I'll use it as well. But hey, I wish all of you a wonderful 2021, and I know everything. 2020 was scary, and I know 2021 is still a little scary. But just know you're not alone. We're all going through this together, and we'll get through it. It's look at our ancestors and look what they went through, and they've gotten through it. We'll get through whatever is thrown at us, because we're resilient people, and we're not going to let evil, suck us to the point where we're miserable. No, I'm not going to let that happen. We'll get through it together. We'll stay focused, and we'll be happy, have a good perspective. And doesn't mean we're not going to have bad days, but we can choose how we feel. We can choose what we let in our brain and what we don't want. We can, all that negative stuff, let's kick it out this year. 2021, no more toxicity. Let's let all that stuff that fogs our brain, that holds us back, let's discard it. Take it to the recycle bin. and let's live for us. And ultimately, not to sound selfish, but if we're better, we can be better friends. We can be better husbands, wives, fathers, cousins, son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, all those things. So anyway, you take care. Happy 2021. God bless.